Hi, this is Alex Rousset with Action on Film 2015. I'm here with Stan Harrington. Stan, how are you doing?
I'm very good now that I'm so used to it.
Oh gosh, well, it is so good to have you. And Stan's coming here
She touched my shoulder. That's beautiful.
Stan, this is about you right
okay,
now.
sorry.
About you. Okay, let's talk.
That's boring.
You're directing.
I directed number 30 with Kayla Strap.
And how did you get involved with this?
She's actually a student at Stella Adler, which is an acting school. She's an experienced actress, but she decided she wanted to come and hone her craft. And she had told me about this story that she'd written, and you know, I've got a stack of scripts to read, so I didn't want to read it because I said I just don't have time. But it was actually a short, and I read it, and it was very touching. And I thought, you know what, we could actually shoot this, you know. And she really needed it for a lot to do with her. A lot of the needing of it had to do with her visa, but it turned out to be more than just that. So I think it's a really good showcase for her because she also wrote it. And you know, I have a very soft spot for writers because I'm a writer as well. So it's very good. I'm very pleased, and I'm only a little disappointed that I didn't get to burn the DVD. So it's a little stretched. It's not in its correct format right now. But I mean, unless you're a filmmaker, no one's going to notice that.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed because it was my responsibility and it's her film, and I had to go to Atlanta for a film with Bob Prolgo and all those guys, and so I didn't get a chance to burn the DVD.
Oh, well, I'm sure it'll.
That's the bad news, because you're going to say, what was the hardest part of making this film? Okay.
Stan, you already know my next question.
I do.
All right, so any other projects in the works?
Yes, we actually were hoping to get Bella here, which is my feature, which we just finished, but unfortunately, see, Kayla's trying to move in on my interview too.
She's trying to.
You know she plays Betty Boop at Universal, right?
No way!
Yeah, she's Betty Boop, yeah.
Now I see it.
You see it?
I see it.
Yeah.
I'm going to call her Betty Boop now.
But
Josh
Bella, no, I've got to say Bella, because it was a film that I wrote to dedicate to my mother, and when we were in pre-production she passed away. That was this time last year. If you remember, I had to leave the festival. So we were hoping to get it ready in time for AOF because it's the biggest and best festival in the history of the world, Part 1. And I have to say Part 1 because Dole wrote a book and he called it Part 1, so this is Part 1. But it's a beautiful story about family and the incredible power of the mother's love. So, and it's called Bella, but the other title for it is Thanksgiving in July. So I hope you watch that one through.
Yes.
And don't walk out halfway because you have work to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we love having you here.
Thank you. I love being here.
It wouldn't be the same without you.
I don't want to end this interview because this is the closest I get to you.
Oh my. Okay. And on that note, thank you, Stan Harrington.
Thank you.